everyone, my name is Ashley Paris Jabang, and I'm here today to bring you your daily devotional. So today's theme is strength for the journey, and today we'll be taking the scripture from 1 Kings chapter 19 verse 5. Then he lay under the bush and fell asleep. All at once an angel touched him and said, "Get up and eat." This story is about Elijah, a time in his life where he had come to the Lord feeling very lonely and in despair. He actually even asked the Lord when he falls asleep to take his life. He felt disappointed in himself. He felt very lonely. He felt like he had let down his ancestors and that he had not even built on what his ancestors had left for him. And that's a strong statement to make, comparing yourself to the people before you. But that is how Elijah actually felt, and he just completely gave up at that particular time. Now, this is a place where all of us have been at some point in our life. We've all been at that place where we want to give up, where there's no hope. In today's world, we would actually say that Elijah is showing signs of depression, feeling low, helpless, and lonely. In our current world crisis, both medical and civil, we at one point found ourselves in a place of conflict due to all the uncertainty globally. However, what I've learned and would like to share with you is my secret to finding strength during a journey or before a journey. And that secret is self-care. Self-care can be enjoyed in many ways. Some people like going to the spa. Some people just like curling up on the sofa and watching a nice film and eating some junk food. And that's okay. It's good to know what works for you. But what works best for me is similar to Elijah, casting all my despair and fears onto the Lord and allowing my spirit to rest. Rest in the shadow of the Almighty. It says in the good book of Psalms that he is our refuge and our strength. And what better place to begin our journey than in the hands of the Creator, in the person that created us, who knows us best. God will only ever send angels who are concerning with us. And that angel who spoke to Elijah and told him to wake up and eat and drink must have been a voice that he's heard before, must have been those very ancestors who he felt that he has disappointed. And they have come back to just reassure him in his soul and in his spirit that this is where you need to draw your strength from. God has very special ways of communicating with all of us because he knows what best way we learn. He knows what best ways we understand. And for Elijah, that meant sending an angel to speak to him and tell him to get up and eat and drink. God had a plan for Elijah. He was not finished. And that's similar to a lot of us. God is not finished with us until he is completely finished. Elijah needed that self-care, and in the form of sleep and food and drink. Because as I said before, that is what God saw fit for Elijah's strength at that time. Resting and recharging is an important part of strength. It allows your spirit to settle and reconnect, readying itself for the journey that God has for you. The most important and fulfilling self-care comes when you surrender all to God and allow your spirit to be refueled with the bread and water of heaven until you want no more. I want to leave you with this. Strength for the journey does not just mean coming at your lowest point to God and surrendering all at that point. Remember, when launching your brand, when getting down on one knee and proposing to that special person, when starting your dream job that you've thought of since a child, or even when you finally pass your driving test, remember, a journey of strength begins with you. Thank you and have a lovely day.